For decades, humanity has been warned about a jobs apocalypse, that robots would replace factory workers, that artificial intelligence would replace office staff, that millions would become obsolete overnight. And today, that fear is returning stronger than ever. Every week we see a new headline: AI replacing programmers, AI replacing designers, AI replacing customer service, AI writing content better than humans. Some even believe that in the next few years, the majority of office jobs will vanish entirely. But what if this entire debate is heading in the wrong direction? What if AI isn't actually destroying jobs the way we imagine, but instead it's doing something far stranger? It's erasing certain types of work to create an entirely new ecosystem that most people haven't even seen yet. Because the truth is, throughout human history, almost every major technology was once viewed as a job destroyer. The loom, the computer, the internet, the smartphone, and every single time the world panicked. But then, something unexpected happened. It wasn't the end of work. It was work changing. And those who understood that first were always the biggest winners of the new era. This is not the future you were warned about. This is the truth about AI and your job. There is a reason AI terrifies people so much. Work isn't just about money. It's identity. It's social status. It's the feeling of being useful. And when a technology emerges that can do what you do faster, cheaper, and sometimes better, the fear sets in almost instantly. But the fascinating part is, this isn't the first time this has happened. In the early 19th century, when industrial looms appeared in England, thousands of workers rioted. They smashed machines. They burned factories, believing that technology was stealing their future. These people were known as the Luddites, and from their perspective, that fear was completely justified. Because it was true, many old jobs did disappear. But what they couldn't see was the new economy taking shape right before their eyes. The machines that people feared ended up building the modern world. The same thing happened with computers. In the 1980s, many believed computers would wipe out office workers. But the internet created an entirely new economy. It birthed the creator economy and gave rise to professions no one even knew they needed. No one in 1990 could have imagined that millions of people in the future would make a living by posting videos on the internet. And today, history isn't just repeating itself. It's hitting fast forward. Here is what so many people get wrong. AI does not replace humans. It replaces repetitive tasks. That is an incredibly crucial distinction. For example, an accountant doesn't just do one thing. They communicate with clients, explain problems, make decisions, check for errors, understand the law, and handle unexpected situations. AI might automate a fraction of that, but it doesn't mean the entire accounting profession vanishes. The same goes for programmers. AI can write code faster for basic tasks, but understanding the product, designing the system, optimizing the user experience, and coordinating with a team still requires a human. In reality, many companies are discovering something fascinating. AI isn't completely eliminating employees. It's turning one person into the output of an entire team. A designer can now generate concepts faster. An editor can finish a video in hours instead of days. A marketer can research the market almost instantly. AI is acting as a capability amplifier, and that is creating a massive, terrifying divide. If you know how to use it, you become superhuman. If you don't, you become invisible. This is the part very few people talk about. Every technological revolution creates entirely new industries, and AI is no different. Just a few years ago, no one had heard of jobs like AI prompt engineer, AI workflow designer, or AI automation consultant. Today, companies are hiring for these positions with exceptionally high salaries. Not only that, AI is drastically lowering the cost of starting a business. In the past, to build a startup, you needed a designer, a developer, a copywriter, a marketing team, and an editor. Now, a single person with AI can do the work of an entire small team. That doesn't mean jobs are disappearing. It means the barrier to creating value is collapsing. An individual can now build what once required an entire company. which is why we are entering what many are calling the era of the one-person company. A creator can run an entire business with AI. A freelancer can serve clients globally. An indie hacker can build a product in weeks. AI isn't just changing jobs. It's changing the very definition of going to work. The most dangerous thing isn't AI. It's the assumption that the world will continue operating as it always has. For decades, the model for success was fairly simple. Study, get a degree, get a job, work in the same profession for years. But AI is making the cycle of change happen faster than ever. Skills you learn today could become obsolete in just a few years. That might sound terrifying, but it also opens up unprecedented, massive opportunities. Because for the first time in human history, one person with a laptop can compete with entire companies. The most dangerous company in 2030 may not be a corporation. It may be a single person. The difference in the future might not be whether AI will replace you. It will be whether you know how to work alongside it. There is a common misconception that AI will render human skills worthless. The reality might be the exact opposite. As AI gets better at basic technical tasks, deeply human skills become more valuable than ever before. The more AI learns to imitate intelligence, the more valuable real humanity becomes. AI can generate millions of pieces of content, but humans are still drawn to humans. That's why the creator economy is still exploding, even as AI grows stronger. Because audiences aren't just looking for information. They are looking for perspective, emotion, and personality. In the future, the winners might not be those who compete with AI. They will be those who know how to combine human creativity with the speed of machines. There is something quietly happening on the internet. One person with AI can now produce the amount of work that used to require a whole team. Right now, somewhere on Earth, a teenager with AI is building something that would have required an entire company 10 years ago. We are witnessing the rise of super individuals. Individuals with massive leverage thanks to technology. And this changes the entire labor market. In the past, the advantage usually belonged to large companies. They had more headcount, more capital, and more resources. But AI is making something very dangerous for corporations. Small scale can now move so much faster. But let's be brutally honest. Not everything is going to be okay. Millions of people may still lose their jobs. Entire industries may shrink. And many people will realize too late that the skills they spent years learning are no longer valuable. But what history shows us is that when technology eliminates old jobs, it creates entirely new realities. ATMs didn't completely wipe out bank tellers. The internet didn't completely wipe out retail. What happens is the nature of the work changes. And in many cases, the new jobs require higher skills, more creativity, or a more human touch. Perhaps the most worrying part isn't AI. It's our education system. Most schools are still training people for a stable world, while reality is becoming incredibly volatile. Many are taught to memorize information, while AI can retrieve information almost instantly. What's becoming increasingly important is no longer how much you can remember. It's what problems you can solve. The future may belong to those who learn faster, adapt quicker, and continuously reinvent themselves. No matter how far AI advances, there are still things that are incredibly hard to automate. You can automate a process. You can automate a system, but you cannot automate a soul. An AI can write a speech, but it can't necessarily create a leader. An AI can compose music, but it can't necessarily create a cultural icon. Humans are not just production machines. We are emotional beings, and the future economy will likely value that more and more. Maybe AI will change millions of jobs. Maybe many professions will disappear. Maybe the world of work in the next 10 years will be entirely different from today. But that doesn't necessarily mean disaster, because human history is a history of adaptation. We survived the Industrial Revolution, the internet, automation, and smartphones. And every time society restructured itself. The biggest question of the AI era isn't will AI steal your job? Maybe the real divide of the future won't be between rich and poor, but between people who adapt and people who don't, because AI may not replace humanity, but humans using AI may replace humans who refuse to. The future isn't waiting for anyone anymore.